Yes. Says you are live. Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? So, this is our second time going live. I am Byron McClure here with none other than the amazing.
Rachele Teson, school psychologist. Thanks for the intro.
Yes. And it's a new year. Happy New Year, Rachel.
Yes, Happy New Year, 2024.
Yeah, yeah. Did you do anything fun for the new year?
Um, I really just stayed in. I'm kind of an introvert, and so I got to recharge my batteries being at home, which was good.
Oh my goodness, that is like the best where you can recharge, do your own thing and be in your own space. So very good, very good. And also a little work here, right? Helping out with School Psych AI. A little bit, right? Just a little bit of work.
Right.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
cool, cool.
excited. Feeling recharged and ready for this next part of the school year.
And you're in the Midwest, and when do you all start school back?
We start not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So winter break is coming to a close.
Yes, winter break is coming to a close. Well, wishing you a successful return back to school. Glad you got to recharge. And if you are tuning in, we are so glad that you are here. We know most of you might be returning back as well. Rachel and I, we just wanted to hop on this quick live just to debut the new premium offering that we have. We want to show you the platform, give you a little behind the scenes look. Maybe you're still on the fence, not sure if you want to give it a try. We are offering a free trial right now, but we really just want to walk you through the platform, what it is, what it's all about, and how it might help you. We also have some really cool features that we want to debut and demonstrate for you all as well. Rachel, did I miss anything? Anything you want to add?
No, I'm excited to just dive in and do some examples.
All right. So I will start sharing my screen and we could get right into it. If you are watching, can you please say hi, wave, send us a thumbs up, tell us who you are, where you're practicing inside the chat. And Rachel, we learned how to use the chat on our last call. So let's give it a try while I get this set up. And then I am switching over here and we're going to present this screen. Do, do, do. And then we'll share that a tab. Boom, boom. All right. So thumbs up. If you can see that, Rachel.
Yep.
All right, very good. So, everyone, this is the premium offering of School Psych AI. What you see before you is once you are actually logged in, and this is important. So, this is what, if you are already a current user, what you will see. And so, if you have utilized the platform before, if you have already been in, this will be the version that you will see. If you have not used it, you're just getting started for the first time. You can still go to app.schoolpsych.ai and you'll just simply create a new account. Follow those procedures. It'll have you do two-factor authentication. Create the account. You'll get a confirmation code sent to your phone, and then you'll be able to access the platform as well. I'll do a video on that, showing you step by steps how to actually get into the platform, and we'll post that on the School Psych AI YouTube channel. But for now, we really just want to get right into it and show you all the platform. If you all have questions, please put the questions inside the chat and we'll make sure that we get to those as well. Rachel, did I leave anything off?
No, I'll be checking our chat to see if anything comes in. So I might interrupt you going forward, but
Yep.
so far so good.
All right, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, y'all. And this is live. So what you're going to see is what you're going to see. If we run into bugs, because we're releasing this for the first time, we'll address it. And I think that's one of the great things about having school psychologists. over this platform is that we're problem solvers and we will figure it out. I'm not claiming that the platform is perfect. It's far from it. It's only 3 months old and we're learning and growing together. And for me, that's the beauty of it. That's the fun. It's where we can build something together in real time. So this is a behind the scenes look. So give us some grace. Okay. Now, this is the platform. You've logged in, you've accessed the account, and if you've used it, you know that this looks a little bit different from what you've had before. Well, it looks different because we've added some new features to it. Let's just walk through. So on the left hand side, you'll see that there are three tabs here. The conversations tab, we'll go through that. The summarizer, oh my goodness, Sophia summarizing. And we didn't talk about this a lot in advertising. I thought this could be just like a Beyonce moment where we could just like drop it and shake up the world. We'll see how it goes. And then the profile where you can actually access your profile. We'll walk through each one of those. So in the conversations tab, when it's clicked and highlighted, this is where you will engage with Sophia, our chatbot, your personal school psych assistant. Um, as you can see right away off the bat, Rachel, one of the most requested features has been the ability to add and delete threads. It's finally here. The ability to add and delete threads. Okay, what does that look like? So let's say we're here and look, I might just create a new one because I don't. Okay, cool. This is blank. So we'll say, Sophia, tell me about yourself. Boom, hit enter. And now, Sophia, boom, I'm an advanced AI chatbot. We get a response back like that. Boom, these features are still the same. Oh, but wait, we actually did kind of do some fine tuning here. If you click the thumbs up, you can provide additional feedback. What did you like about the response? Submit. And this is a way for continuous improvement. Same thing with the thumbs down feature. As before, you can copy by clicking that clipboard. But here's where it gets good, y'all. With the ability to add and delete threads, check this out. Let's say, I don't want this thread anymore. You go to the thread, you hit the trash can, and guess what you can do? You can delete it. It's gone. Out of there, y'all. Okay, so one thing again, we're working through this. You might see it's empty. That's because this isn't highlighted. We're gonna make a note to add to make sure that this is highlighted. But boom, just click back in there, then you'll be able to access it again. The thread is deleted. And okay, like I wish we had some music because that's one of the most requested features that we've had since we've launched. 3 months ago. I'll pause there because that's a big thing, at least to me. Rachel,
Ah,
anything you want to add to that?
no, I'm really excited just as a user myself of School Psych AI. I like that I can have different threads going. So maybe one is all about report writing, maybe one is about recommendations, and I can just keep that conversation with Sophia going. But if I want to start fresh, I can start fresh with a new thread. So I really love this feature. And I heard you say, looking for music, and I'm looking over here on the platform we're on now just to find one of those like celebration emojis or something like you
Yeah.
can do on Zoom. But oh, yes, I agree. It's a big celebration.
Cool, cool, cool. We'll figure that out for our next Facebook Live. And so let's say, okay, this is great, but I want to change the name of this thread. First, let's put another question because this is essentially another thread. So I'll just make sure that we have something in here first. Tell me about yourself, similar to what we did before. And then we wait a few seconds, we get a response. Then let's say I want to change the name of the thread. So we added this modifier and we're going to say testing thread. But you can name this whatever you want, right? Let's say that you want to set up your threads by a student profile. You might say student number one, right? And then your thread can essentially become different cases that you're working through. That's pretty cool, right? Or let's say this is, an email thread, uh, help with email. I don't know, whatever you want to name it, then hit update, and now you have that thread. The next thing that is important, if you want to add a new thread, just click new thread. Here's my new thread. Submit, and guess what? You have a new thread. Another reason why this is important on the first version, you only had the ability to have one thread. And what was happening, it was holding in so much context that at times Sophia would get confused and wouldn't have the ability to hold on to some of that knowledge. So what's going to happen by creating new threads is only going to be pulling pertinent, ideally irrelevant information related to that thread. But what does that mean? Better responses, better outputs as well. So that's the ability to add new threads, the ability to delete threads, and the ability to modify names. Rachel, anything you want to add about threads?
I mean, I'm just really like this as a feature. We're maximizing Sophia's working memory by making sure everything's separated. So I'm excited. The context that she'll have will be even more targeted, which means we'll get better insights from her. So I'm excited for that.
Exactly. And then it's also important to note that there's the free use, and then there's the premium use right now. And essentially with this, we started a free trial, or this is the free use. And so what you'll have to do, there's a limit right now. So you can, as a free user, you're only able to have up to 5 threads. And so once you reach 5 threads, you won't be able to create any more new threads. And so what you'll have to do is upgrade to the premium offering. With the premium offering, there are unlimited threads you'll be able to create. A feature of the premium option as well. To do that, you simply hit upgrade and then get started today. And then once you get started, you fill out the information, and then you'll start your free trial. Uh, and I want to be clear, once you enter into the free trial, it's a 7-day free trial. After the 7-day free trial, then you will become a paying member. If you aren't a paying member, you will still have access to this free offering, which is good, is just limited. And this goes back to one of the core missions that I've had, is to always just provide value and resources to school psychologists. So as long as uh, School Psych AI is in existence, there will always be a free option available. Okay, so what else do we have? And I'm excited that we have Rachel here as well, because Rachel has been helping nonstop with the prompt playbook. And I want us to spend a little bit of time going through this part instead of me going through and just, you know, hogging the mic. Rachel, I'm going to pass it to you. And would you like to walk through all things prompts?
Sure. Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
excited.
I'll throw it to you.
So if you want to click on kind of near the bottom where it says prompt playbook, I'd like to demonstrate how everyone can access the downloadable version of our prompt playbook. And I think you've done
Yep.
a video on this as well, but that's how you can access the PDF. So if you wanted something, if you're more of a tangible kind of person and you wanted something that you can download, that's there. But what is even more exciting is now
And
we have.
you, real quick, you can't see it's up when I click prompt playbook. A dialog box opens up and it allows you to say, but you all just can't see it. But it is up though. Mhm.
Okay. But what's really exciting is now there's a feature where our prompt library is integrated within the Sophia chat box. So if we're on this screen where it says prompt library, and I think you might have it clicked, but I'm not able to see it on my end.
Yeah, and I
Pop
think
up.
because I'm sharing my screen, for some reason it's not allowing me to click here. So we might just have to go to the save prompts. So we'll come
Okay.
back to that. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you can try that out.
yeah.
Yeah, that one
And
pops
I'm
up for me.
also, yeah, and I'm also gonna message Ed. Look, y'all, we told y'all this is happening in real time. So Rachel, as you go through this, I'm gonna message Ed that we can't open up the prompt library. But Rachel, please keep going.
Okay. So the prompt library, similar to this saved prompts window that is pulled up now, it has a search box. So you can type WISC or recommendations or IEP or things like that, whatever you're looking for. And it's going to scan through the same prompts that are in that downloadable prompt playbook. So it's going to drop in the exact prompt that you need within that chat feature with Sophia. So we're really excited about that. No more copy paste, no more trying to type out every single prompt. Everything is right at your fingertips, which is going to make things so much faster.
Yep. And then do you want to walk them through how they'll add their own prompts here?
Sure. So on the saved prompts, what we have pulled up now, this is where you can save your own custom prompts. So if there's ones that you're using often, you can save them here. So if it's help me write an email template or getting back my rating scales or things like that, you can type in that custom prompt and then add it to your own internal library within the platform.
Right there. And Rachel, I love this feature. I know when I was using another platform, ChatGPT, I always just kept my own prompts inside of my notes app. And now we're taking away, having to do it outside of the app. We're bringing it inside the app so that you can do it right here in real time. And so all your prompts will be in one location.
Yeah. I think that's going to be such a
Uh,
game changer. Not having to copy and paste and pull things over. You can just search for it too. I think we have 152 prompts right now in our prompt library, and it's growing. But that way, you don't even have to scroll. You can just type in that keyword, and it'll pop up for you.
yeah, which is awesome. Anything else, Rachel?
I don't think so. Not with that. I'm really excited. I hope you're going to show the summarizer because I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, and our engineer, shout out to Ed. Ed is our engineer. He's our chief technology officer, our CTO. He has been working non-stop to get this where it needs to be, which is he's done just a remarkable job. And so I have been blowing him up, and I'm blowing him up about the prompt library right now. In fact, listen, this is real time, and so you all can see when we see something that needs to be done, because I'm multitasking, I'm taking a picture now. Let's see. Boom. And then I'm actually going to send this to him right now. And then we'll have him work on it. And then we'll back to the prompt library to get that. But this is real time. And like I said when we started, I want to show you all a real behind the scenes look of what this is. It's not easy building something, but we are building in real time. Okay, so I just sent him that message, and I'm also letting we're mowing. All right, there we go. Boom. Okay, Rachel, are you ready for this?
I'm so excited.
Okay. Oh, do you have, let's see. I was going to say a sample report. I have a sample report. Hold on, let me pause the sharing as I pull this up. As I pull up the sample report, do you just kind of want to give people a walkthrough of what this is and what they're looking at?
Sure. So the Sophia Summarizer is another tool within the platform, and it's just below conversation. So all you'd have to do is click on the summarizer. And then what it is asking for you to do is drop in, maybe it's an evaluation report or a lengthy document that you're working on, a draft, and you can put it in here. Tell it what your target audience is in the drop down. Maybe it's a parent or a special education teacher, and then you can click summarize, and Sophia will give you a one-page summary of what has occurred in that evaluation report. So I know a lot of states, a lot of school psychologists have that requirement to put a summary at the end of their evaluation reports. And this is going to save so much time doing that. I know for me, what I'm really looking forward to with the Sophia Summarizer is giving me a really good snapshot that I can share at my meetings, your IEPs, your eligibilities, things like that. So it's amazing. I'm really excited to use it all the time.
Yes, and one quick note for the prompt library. I don't know why it's let me. The prompt library is a premium feature, and because this is the free offering right now, you can't see it. But if you bear with this, I'll log in, and that way we'll get you all an actual look. So bear with this. We'll come back to that. So I am going to paste. I have a sample report. I'm gonna and it's important right now. It's a copy and paste. So you'll get the report, you'll copy and paste here, and you'll see the formatting isn't perfect. Again, we're building this out in real time. Soon it will be a PDF or doc, and you can upload it. And what that will do, it'll allow you to keep the formatting perfectly or as perfect as possible. But it doesn't necessarily matter. I know it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to us, but these are large language models. And it's important to understand with the large language models, it's looking at the language, it's looking at the text. And so the most important thing is that it has all of the text that it needs to do what we want it to do. Okay, Rachel, you want to go through this now?
Sure. So once you have that draft report copied in the input box, then you'll want to select your target audience. So there's a drop down for this if you want to kind of click through to see what the choices
Mhm.
are.
Yeah,
Um,
that's parents. Let's go to IEPs. I like the look of IEP team.
yeah. So maybe your special education teacher, maybe you're putting together a summary for a potential case manager or a sped teacher. And then you click summarize.
See, this is where we need the sounds. Like if we could get a drum roll, here we go.
Yes, I need to borrow my
Boom.
friend's rap horn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And as you can see, it's loading. This should take a few seconds. And it's taking a few seconds because it's dealing with, I think the actual file that I have is minimum of 15 pages. It's a lot of context. And so what it's doing is working behind the scenes, is compressing all of that information, is condensing it and putting it inside of a format. Let's see. Uh, it's supposed to. So let's do it one more time, and let's see. And if you run into any errors, sometimes you just gotta do it again, right? Because it's dealing with a lot of information. So we'll hit summarize again. Boom. Okay, there we go, and now it did it. So that's a real life test. So if it struggles the first time, try again. If you don't succeed, try again. And then, okay, so here's the cool part about it. It is Sophia is summarizing all 15 plus pages. And let me give you the exact number. How many pages is this? Oh my goodness, y'all. 15 is half. This was a 30-page report. A 30-page report. And it gave us a summary. Rachel, you want to go through what's all included? Or you
Sure.
want to keep going?
Either way. Um, I mean, I really like this feature. I like that Sophia kind of puts it in a better format too. It's not just that string of text, but there's that heading. You can see the different headings there. So reason for referral, some
Mhm.
history, a summary of what she found. And I really like that she puts in the IDEA eligibility criteria, some case conceptualization for you, and recommendations. Like it's just going to be a game changer.
Yeah, I think this is super awesome because what it's doing, and also keep in mind, is giving you a summary based on the team members that we selected. So this is a summary that is fitting for a special education teacher. What also is important to note about this is you can copy this, and then let's see. I'm not sure if it's gonna let me. I'll create a new doc over here. I make a new document. I'll stop sharing. And then I'm going to share. Let me pull this over here, this new screen, so that you can see. And what I did, I'll just share this entire window on this side. And that way you can see exactly what I'm, boom, yep. So that's the window, share that. Okay, now you can see everything that I'm doing here. Okay, and here's the copy button. So when you click this, you copy, and then you can just boom, and I'm doing Command V and paste. And now it's in your own document. Y'all, like, come on now. Y'all gotta let us know something inside the chat.
We do
Okay,
have one.
boom, here we go.
I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there it is. That wow face. Yes, total game changer.
Yes, yes, yes. And really, like Rachel, I'm thinking this can be something because one of the complaints that we hear all the time is no one reads our reports, they're too long. Well, you see, it just summarized this a 30-page document into 2 pages. Psh, like, come on, y'all. It's a new way to practice. It's a new way to practice, y'all. Like, this is a moment. Like, I think we are changing how we practice, y'all. Okay. Let's see. And you see everything. Yeah, and we can always like modify. So if there's other headers that you all think might be more appropriate, we know every state is different, so keep that in mind. Like I know in even where I worked, we had to include the IDEA eligibility criteria. I know in some districts they might say, well, no, like we can't include that. That's predetermination. Um, so guess what you can do? If it's a good thing to have, leave it. If not, guess what the fix is? Delete. Boom. And now you don't have that. Okay, let's go back here because guess what else you can do? Let's say, all right, that's for the IP team. You reset, clear that out, and then boom, boom, boom. I'm going to come back over here so you all can see exactly what this is, right? So, boom, let me scroll through here. And then we're copying and pasting. And then we're putting it all inside of here. And this is that 30-page document as you can see. And then, Rachel, let's say, who do you want to do this for parents or for administration?
I want to see the parent one next.
All
'Cause I
right,
feel
so
like
let's
that's,
do it for parent.
oh, sorry.
Nope,
I'm
go
just too
ahead.
excited. I just think that that's something that I've heard a lot of school psychologists, and including myself, like how can I summarize this specifically for a caregiver who has a different knowledge base for special education? So
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And I don't know if you all saw it, but in the upper right hand corner, it said in progress. It's spinning to let you know it's thinking, it's working, and also here as well. And then here's the printout for parents. And ideally, what it's doing is putting it in parent friendly language for you. Um, and it might be, hey, like this is close, but I still want it to do a little bit more. You can run it back through Sophia and say, hey, make this even more parent friendly. But ideally, this is the hope of what we're going for here. It still gives you that markdown format. You could come back here and then do. Let's boom, copy and paste. There you go. You have it for parents now. That, my good people, is the school the Sophia summarizer. Rachel, anything else you want to add about this?
I don't think so. I just think it's wonderful. I'm excited.
All right, cool. Please let us know if there's any questions, anything that you all want to see inside of the chat. I think we actually went through mostly everything. There's the profile. I'm not sure if there's like confidential information in here, but if you click, let's see, quick glimpse. Okay, yeah, this is all like just whatever. Now you can see all your profile information. If you are ready to upgrade, you can simply come here, go to profile, click premium, get started today. And when you get started, it'll give you that free trial information as well. So, yeah, I do want to, because now we know that uh, on the free trial, you do not have access to the prompt library. That is a premium offering. With the little bit of time that we have left, I am going to stop sharing my screen and then I'm going to log back in as a premium user because I do want to show that. And so, Rachel, please add anything that I might have missed. And Yes. Any questions coming through? I just need a few minutes to switch this. Rachel, I'll throw it over to you.
All good. I don't see any questions so far in our chat. Just liking the new look and some gratitude, which is a nice warm fuzzy. Um, yeah, with the prompt library integrating as a premium feature, I think I'm just so excited for that. And I noticed on the screen share that you did for the profile, it defaulted to showing kind of a monthly cost for that premium feature. But there
Hmm.
was a toggle for a yearly cost, and I want to say that there's a difference there. Is there a level of savings for people?
Yes. 1 month free. You'll get 1 month free.
Okay. Another comment. Thank you guys so much for this. It's been a game changer and lifesaver for me.
Boom. Let's pull
Awesome.
that out. That is very cool. All right. So I need to sign into another one. I have like 1,000 test users. That one was uh, a free one. So I think let's try this. Boom, boom, boom. And let us know you all if you all have any questions or anything. Okay, boom. Here we go. All right. This is test user number 8. I think I'm logged in. Or maybe number 6. All right, boom. Pull this up. Share screen, entire screen. Okay, so once you actually, oh, cool. We could take that off. Boom, another. I'm getting used to this StreamYard. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please try it out. Let us know what you all think as well. Again, we're not claiming to be perfect, but we are claiming to be part of the community and we could figure it out because we want you all to be happy and to provide value to our fellow school psychologists. Okay, so once you are, if you made the choice, you want to start the free trial, you want to go ahead and do premium, this is what it will look like, similar to what you saw before. It'll give you your free trial ends so that you always know, okay, on this date, this is when my free trial ends. But what we want to show you now is the prompt library. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you all can kind of see. Boom, boom, boom. Make this a little bit bigger. All right, boom. All right, Rachel, do you want to walk us through the prompt library now?
Sure. This is one of my favorite features because it's integrated. So the same prompts that live in our downloadable prompt playbook also live here for premium users. So once you click on customize from the library, this window pops up and you can either scroll through, I think we have 152 prompts included right now, but it's going to keep growing. Or if you have a particular prompt in mind, like let's say you're writing up for a particular assessment, you can type in the name of that assessment. I know that we've got WISC prompts in there, and then it'll show you just the prompts related to that search that you did. So that way you can get to the prompts that you need as fast as possible. And the best part is once you click on one, it'll automatically drop it in to your chat with Sophia. And I'm going to pause
Nice.
there because I know it's really exciting.
Yeah. Any questions, let us know. This is cool because, and going back to the save prompts feature, let's say, okay, I really like this prompt. This is a prompt that I love. Then you can save it. So save prompts. You are going to boom, boom, boom. Let's say that that's one that you want to save. Let's see, add prompt. And then, okay, got that. I thought we had it so that you could just automatically add that as a prompt, but nonetheless, boom, and now it's saved there. And so in the future, you can always have that one. So you won't have to go back, search, which is still really cool. You'll just be able to come, let's say that you have a new thread, and then just add that right in there whenever you want to use that one as well. So really, really awesome. It's important. So with this, you can, if you use any of those prompts, make sure you read them. This one says, Sophia, provide guidance on how parents can support their child's learning and development at home based on the WISC-V results. Okay, well, where are the results? You have to provide them. Okay, these are prompts to help you get started. You have to provide the information and the context around it. I want to make sure that that is clear as well. Okay. Questions, anyone, please put inside the chat. I see we're getting some more users logging in. We are walking you through the new premium offering. We've demonstrated just the traditional way to use Sophia. We've shown the Sophia summarizer and walked through how to do a number of different things. So please let us know if there's anything else you all want to see. Okay, someone says, can you do a quick demo of the WISC-V chart? Okay, let's see if I can pull up. And can you clarify a quick demo of the WISC-V chart? Are you saying if you put in like a summary from like a printout, like how to interact with it? Please clarify. I want to make sure that we demoed this correctly for you. And as you provide that clarity, I'm going to try to track down. I had it saved somewhere, just a sample printout from Q Global. So let me see if I could pull that up real quick. Yes, if you
And
put in the scores, I saw. Yep, got you. Okay, so let's see if I could pull this up from Q Global. Do. Rachel, as I'm pulling this up, anything? Oh, that was quick. Look at that. I'm proud of myself. And let's go back here, share screen. That one. All right, so here is a sample one. Listen, I got time. I know some of y'all might be like, it's the college football playoffs. I'm about to go watch. Who's playing? Is it Alabama and Michigan? Are they playing right now? I think that's who's playing. All right, let's see. Where are the scores? Do. Let's get to. Okay. So the scores, someone says I'm watching that right now. I'm checking the time. I'm like, all right. We were supposed to go live a little bit earlier. But hey, anyways, we're here now. So one of the things that we're gonna do, especially with Sophia Summarizer, we are going to add an option to where you could upload, like I said, the PDFs, and it'll keep the template and everything for you. Right now, it's just taking that text directly from it, and so it's not that perfect. But what you'll be able to do is boom, and you see it strips away that formatting. But it's okay if you were, depending on when you join. One of the things I mentioned, because this is a large language model, is dealing with language. Because it's dealing with language, the most important thing that it's pulling from is the text. What you have to worry about is if it might get confused on what these mean. But hey, let's test it out and let's see. When I've used it in the past and others have used it, it's been able to pull from that. Okay, so now we have Sophia provide guidance on parents can support the child's learning and development at home based on, and I'm going to tweak this a little bit, and I'm going to say on the uh, below WISC-V results. So now it's going to know, hopefully, to pull this information, and then let's see how it does. And then I'm gonna I wanted to close that. Boom. Expand. I'm gonna click save prompts. Boom. And then it says based on, if you didn't see how I closed out of that, I just click save prompts right there, and then it decreased the size of that. Boom. Based on the WISC-V results provided, parents can support their child's learning and development at home in the following ways: verbal abilities, encourage reading. And these are based off of the scores that we provided. Encourage reading and discussion to enhance vocabulary and comprehension skills. Uh, what would be interesting is to see how this young person did uh, in these areas. Comprehension, boom, boom, boom. Okay, engage in activities that involve identifying similarities and differences in words and concepts. So you can see it's pulling from how this young person did on these scores, and then based on the prompt, giving information from it. Of course, always read through, verify what it's saying, take what you like, modify what you don't, and then always use your clinical judgment from there. But you can see, ideally, it's cutting down, for me, some of that cognitive load of having to interpret all of this like just on my own. What it will do, it'll free you up to say, okay, now I'm going to analyze this information more. Does this make sense? And it'll allow you to, kind of not have to take all this information, put it in its own format. Anyways, it'll help you. Rachel, anything you want to add?
I think the only thing else I want to see, based on that comment, was just putting it into kind of a prettier table. So I wonder if we could ask Sophia to put those scores in a table where it gives us the name of the test, the score, and then maybe a percentile rank.
All right, we are going to really put Sophia to the test, y'all. And this is live, this is real time. So let's see how it does. Okay, so say that, Sophia, put these in a table format. Go ahead. Tell me exactly what you wanted to say, Rachel.
With the name of the test, the score, and then the national percentile ranking.
Okay, my bad. With the name of the test. Uh-huh.
And then the score that the student, their performance, and then the national percentile rank.
Okay, can you read through this? Sophia, put these in a table format with the name of the test, the scores, and the national percentile rank. Is that what you wanted to say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see how it does. Here we go. The test name, scores, national percentile rank. There we go. Is it perfect? Hmm. Is it close enough? Yeah, maybe. Is it getting you in the ball game? Yeah. All right. And then let's say, yes, this is great. This is what I want. You could copy it. And then you could go back to that same document that you've been working out of. Boom, boom, boom. And then paste. And then it gives you, and you can adjust it here. Boom, boom, boom. And you have that. Like, y'all gotta talk to us inside. Like, does this seem helpful? Like, does this seem like okay? I thought that was like kind of cool, right? Because now we can tell it like what type of tables we want it to create. Like what? Like that's kind of awesome, y'all. Any questions, comments, like thumbs up coming through the chat or anything? Anything else that you all want to see?
I don't see
All
anything
right.
else in the comments right now.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, you all, this was just a super quick overview of the platform, and we are just getting started. Again, we are 3 months old. Whew, just imagine, like, in 3 more months, where we're gonna be, right? We always want to make sure that we are taking in feedback from those who are in the field, who are on the ground, and we want to make sure that we're taking that feedback so it's a product that you can actually use uh, to really help you do your job the best way as possible. So please, 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 if there's feedback, if there's glitches, if there's bugs, let us know. Like I'm always accessible. DM me right here through Facebook or really any social media platform. Email me, Byron at schoolpsych.ai, and I'm happy to help as well. And then someone says, let's see. Yes, it is cool. It looks better than it was doing before with tables. I'll enjoy playing with it and with the prompts and library too. Yeah, and that's growth. Before the tables were like different colors, it was inconsistent, and it still might be inconsistent. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's gonna be perfect, but again, what I can say is like we'll figure it out. All right. Thank you. Much love, much appreciated, you all. Someone says, can you give a demo of what you just did with the description of subsets and descriptors? Yeah. So what we did, we pulled from the prompt library right here. We just searched for the WISC and we pulled up a prompt to help us get started. And that prompt was based on the WISC-V results provided. Parents can support their child learning and development, like essentially how can these scores support a child's learning and development. And then we pulled a report, literally just copy and pasted this table from the WISC printout, and then we paste it directly after that prompt. So it looks, here it is, the exact prompt. And then here's the printout that we got. And then after that, we then went back and said, okay, Sophia, that's cool, but put this information in a table format. What Rachel did is gave it exactly what we wanted to see. So the name of the test, the scores, and the national percentile rate. What that means is if there's other columns or things that you wanted to do, just tell Sophia to add it. Which is like so wild to think about. Like, we can have Sophia like create tables for us. Anyways, that's awesome. So that's essentially what we just did. So, Rachel, anything else? I don't know if I answered that question. Hopefully, I did. But anything you want to add to that?
I don't think so. It's just really fun to see it in action.
Oh, let's do this because you did this and I really like this. Give me this table in a blank template form. Can I phrase that question a little bit better? Because what I wanted to do, like we did the other day, and it gives you
Yeah.
like that blank template.
Yeah. I don't know if you need to start a new thread or even within the same thread, but I think what I asked her to do was just create a blank data table that I can use for my WISC-V write-ups.
Okay, since we have this one going, let's just see if
Yeah.
it can recreate this exact one because it's pulling from this context. And let's say like, hey, like I like this one. I just want to use it from here on out. Let's see if it could do it. Now give me this table in a blank template form. Let's see. It might work. It might not. Let's see if it can do it. Nope. See, we pushed our luck. Hey, Sophia, that's not blank. Hey, Sophia, I need a blank template with no scores. Enter. And let's see if it does it. If not, that's something we could work on a little bit. Yo, what? All right, y'all. Like, come on now. Can we get some like we gotta find some music or like can y'all put the little celebration emoji inside the chat? Like, come on, y'all. Like, did y'all just see what happened? Like now we have this. And now we have a blank template that we can use forever. Like, come on now, y'all. Yo, somebody in the chat gotta say something. All right. Someone says, oh, that's us on
Oh,
Facebook looking at us. All right. And then this one says, I joined late, but could you quickly review the summarizer? Yeah, and we were kind of just going through that. But essentially, Rachel, you want to just quickly summarize the summarizer?
sure. So the summarizer is another tool within the platform. And basically, right now it's copy paste. But I think in the future, we're looking at an upload option. But right now it's copy paste. So Dr. McClure is going to grab this, is it 30 pages of information
30
about
pages.
yeah, about a particular student. He's going to drop it in this input box. And then once it all is all in there, you'll use the drop down for target audience. And you can think about the person who's going to be reading this. So if you click on IEP team, then you might click on, I think earlier we did special education teacher. Maybe let's do general education teacher this time
And you
or
can click
both.
more than one too. You can click more than one because it's a team. So let's
That's
say
great.
that now it's a special education teacher, a general education teacher, and who else, Rachel?
Maybe the school counselor. Maybe they're a key player in this also. And then you
Boom.
click on summarize. And this feature does take a little bit longer than the typical chat box, just because there's so much information that he added there.
Yeah. 30 pages, y'all. One of the things that we said earlier, it doesn't get the formatting up here like perfectly, again, because it's pulling text. But because it is pulling text, it's still getting the gist of it. And soon we'll be able to add a upload PDF feature, as well as upload just document. Okay, boom. Rachel, what do we have here?
So this can serve as a one pager of all of that information in a much more accessible way. Because I know, and we mentioned this earlier in our live, but sometimes our reports aren't read front to back. And so this could be a great way to give whoever audience that you're thinking of just a quick snapshot of here's how this student is doing right now. And what I like about it too is it gives you some of that background in short phrases, but the good parts at the end, the recommendations and what action are we going to take based on all of this data. So it has
Hmm.
a lot of different headings, and again with that the copy button there, you can drop that into the end of your report if you're in a state that requires that you have that summary at the end, or in a new document, maybe that's going to be your ground, a way to ground your conversation at your eligibility or IEP meeting. So it's a way to get a lot of information summarized into one page.
And someone says, "Wow, that is so cool. Thank you." Like, Rachel, like you're in the field. Like, what does this mean for like how you practice? Like having, instead of reviewing this 30-page document, which this was a 30-page report, now it's 2 pages. Like, what does this mean for the way you might go about practicing or just sharing this information?
I just think it's going to make everything so accessible, and it's going to save me so much time. And I think that's the biggest, the end in mind, right? Is to save all of our time, because we spend so much time writing reports, summarizing them, and we have so little time to actually do the consultant work or the direct service work. And so this is going to save a lot of time for that. So I'm excited. I plan to use the summarizer as a way to, once I have that draft evaluation report done and I'm prepping for my meeting, this is going to be a great way to just give a summary that I can use to kind of ground that conversation with families. So I'm excited for it. It's going to save a lot of time.
Hmm. And that's the hope, that's the intent behind it. And you all, I just have to share this. So this was it's a, of course I've redacted the PII and changed the name. This kid's name is now Kanye West, but this is actual a report that it's a sample report, but it's very real. And like it captures the essence of it, which is, and as I went through, like this was one of the most involved cases that I've worked on as a practitioner. For those of you who don't know and are getting to know me, I was a practitioner for 12 years, working in the DMV. And out of my entire 12 years of practicing, like this is one of the most involved cases that I've had. Again, it was 30 plus pages. And the format is great. It's short. That's great. But looking at the actual content of it, it's spot on. Like it's spot on. Um, I just hope it's a game changer and it can really help school psychologists to do your jobs more efficiently. So, all right. I'm not seeing anything else coming through the chat right now. Um, I think this might be a good place to stop. You all, I'm just grateful. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for joining us along this journey. Continue following us. You can follow us across all social media platforms at School Psych AI. Give it a try. Head on over to the website www.schoolpsych.ai. This one is actually app.schoolpsych.ai. Again, that's app.schoolpsych.ai. If you haven't, create a free account. You could go try the 7-day free trial and test it around. If you like it, hey, keep going. $14.99 a month. if you do the annual plan, it's a 11-month. You get a 1 month discount. If you don't like it, but you like some of the features, you'll always have a free option available to you. If you have questions, comments, feedback, please reach out to me. Reach out to Rachel as well. Other than that, thank you all so much. Until next time, take care, everyone.